Good morning from Wimbledon Spiritualist Church. It's a beautiful, bright and sunny day here, and I extend a warm and loving welcome to you all. This morning we're having some technical problems again. We haven't got all our screens working here, but we are going to try and concentrate and do mainly on church messages, but there may be some online. The online aspect is working, but as you know, with any form of mediums, you can't guarantee what's going to happen. We had a lovely weekend away last week at Spirit Seeker. It was wonderful, and we're looking forward to next year. We're already sold out for next year. We'd sold out yesterday afternoon with the very last one, so those who haven't booked won't be able to attend. Ashley started a waiting list. Now this morning we're going to have something different. We've got Shaz and Peter here. Shaz and Peter are going to do psychic art and messages. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
And the service is going to be just slightly different this morning. We're not going to have an address and reading, but we'll go straight into the mediumship after the other bits and pieces, the preamble before we start. Richard, I'd like to thank SPTV for last week and this week, and I'm really glad that we work so well in conjunction with each other. And I think we're doing the best we can for the spirit movement as a whole. So, my friends, I'd ask Peter now to open with prayer.
Thank you, Ray. Good morning, everybody. In the church, if you'd just like to bow your heads, go into the quiet. Divine Spirit, thank you for bringing us to this wonderful church on this ever so glorious morning. Please bring the two worlds closer together and make me a clear vessel for your messages. Please let everything be done in love, light, upliftment, and everlasting hope. Please let all that we do be done for the good of you. Please let everybody here and at home receive the healing they may need it as they sit in their chairs. Please let's thank the committee for all the hard work they do in keeping this door open for anybody that needs this sanctuary and an ear to talk to, as this is such a wonderful church to be in, with just a lovely, homely, family feeling. Amen.
Thank you, Peter. Now, friends, we're going to have the healing moments, and we've got a number of people to pray for this morning that are not well. And especially I want to think of our Shirley, who's a member of the church. Shirley I've known for 45 years here at the church, and she's very poorly at the moment. And we can think of, also in our healing moment, we can think of Nicola, Ashley, Sally, Rose, Maxine, Jackie, Jim, Oscar, Mick, Katie Rogers, Jeremy Wood, Jaden, Gerard, Sarah Horton, Barbara, Bernie, Marion, David and Jackie, and Mike's grandson, Peter. May healing stretch out to them and they be healed of mind, body and spirit. Let's have a few moments of healing silence. Let's try and say all together, the grant me serenity. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Thank you, friends. Now, I'm going to ask Jim to go around with the offertory, and Richard, please put on some adverts for SPTV.
The SPTV Divine Guidance Oracle Pack, a unique blend of inspiration and artistic beauty. Our captivating set of 78 cards combines the power of ancient archetypes, celestial guidance, and the essence of life itself to provide you with a unique tool for self-discovery, clarity, and transformation, all lovingly housed within an exclusive rigid box. The pack includes a booklet that delves into every card in detail, some of which carry dual meanings for deeper interpretation. The booklet also features 8 distinctive card spread layouts. Among these treasures, you'll discover 22 major arcana, 9 main archangels, 4 elements, and 40 life cards, each a work of art, radiating beauty and delivering profound messages that resonate deeply within your being. The SPTV Divine Guidance Pack, where beauty meets enlightenment. Pre-order today and unlock the extraordinary wisdom that awaits you. To be among the pioneers in experiencing our forthcoming collection and to reserve your pack in advance, as well as to access more details, including a sample audio description, kindly visit sptv.uk/cards. Tomorrow from 10:30 a.m., Nick Brown and Glenda Marie hosts their weekly magazine show with special guests, news, and readings. The show includes answering your spiritual questions with their own insights. This coming Monday from 8 p.m, join Minty May for an evening of psychic and mediumship readings.
Thank you. Well, we've got some great things happening on SPTV, and while you're sitting looking at these adverts, and possibly even while you're watching the service online, consider becoming a patron of SPTV. That keeps everything working well within SPTV, and please look out in the next few weeks where we'll be starting a fundraising page for both our churches. We need a lot of building work down at Hatbridge, and we just need some repair work down here, so we will be doing that. So thank you very much indeed. Now, friends, I'm going to hand you over to Shaz and Peter, who will demonstrate their gifts of the Spirit. Please look out, be attentive as you possibly can. And remember, we're here to be communicators with this world and the next, to bring the two worlds a little closer, as my dear friend Colin Fry used to say. And in this short period of time, we're going to attempt to do that. You all out in virtual land need to know with passion and love that there is no death. And with mediumship and communication, that shows that there is no death. And we attempt to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, Shaz and Peter, thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody, especially those in virtual world. I'm not sure where I'm going, but just let me explain a little bit how I and Sharon work. So Sharon will be doodling away down here. What we always say is be open-minded, be very open-minded as to who may come through. I may give some information, and Sharon, we'd always do Sharon's bits towards the end, because it takes her a little bit of a time to get the detail that she gets. And she may have somebody that I've spoken about, or it may just be somebody within your family. And it can also be somebody on the earth plane as well. So just remember that, just be very open-minded, and be very open-minded in that if somebody comes through and they didn't look so good before they passed, they'll want to come through in a better light. We don't take pictures of ourselves without our makeup on, do we, guys? And you women definitely don't do it. So understand that we literally want to look our best, and they'll want to come through in that vein. So just please be prepared for that. I work a little bit more quickly than Sharon does, because obviously what she's doing takes a long time and a lot of effort. So this morning I want to link to somebody in the church. I don't normally throw it out. I normally know exactly where I'm going. Those of you that have seen me work will know that. I have somebody here this morning, and I may not even be in the church. So if you're in virtual land, I hope we can still communicate. I have somebody who's lost a leg. I have a gentleman who has lost a leg somewhere, just sort of somewhere around the thigh. I feel like I've lost the leg somewhere around the thigh. I don't feel like I'm very old. I feel like I lost it in an accident situation. I feel like I was being, his words, not mine, I was being silly. I was doing things I shouldn't have done. And I feel that this caused me to lose this limb. You can take that. That's got a lovely label.
I don't know whether it's passed, but I haven't seen him for years, so it could have done.
I hope, well, I don't mean this in a nasty way, but he is coming through. We're not 100% sure, but he's definitely coming through. Yeah. And I want to say I did have issues with my leg. I mean, it may not have gone straight away. I don't know if it went in the accident, but I do know that I have lost it in.
It was definitely the accident.
Yeah, it's fun because he's taking me to the fact that, and I want to be in my left leg with this. I don't know if you know that, or they're just implying it on my left leg. It's the medium that gets it wrong. It's fine as long as you can take the chap who's has this issue with his leg. And I want to be very boisterous with him. I want to be very a person that lives life to the full, and I want to take his words, silly risks. You would understand that. And I'm taller than myself, but I'm not 6 foot. So I want to say I'm around the 5'10" mark with this chap, and I'm a bit heavier. You know, I'm not fat, but I'm quite a good size. Does that make sense? Good. Okay, just speak up a little bit because I'm. No, that's fine. That's fine. And I'm, as I say, I'm a lot of fun with this guy. I like to live life. And what he's making me very aware of is, as when this happened to him, it didn't really slow him down. Do you understand that about him? It's like I just kept going in the same vein. I just kept doing what I was doing. Okay. And he's. I'm not very old with him as well when this happens. I want to be sort of. I would have been in my 20s, 30s, kind of around that age. Okay, but he says I did lead a very full life. I went on to lead a very full life. And as he's here, would you understand Mum in the spirit world as well? Yeah. And would Mum have an issue with her throat? Because I feel like I have an issue with my throat. I don't know whether I can't talk or I've got a cancerous condition going on there, but I definitely have a lady that's got a cancerous condition in her throat. That's fine. I've just got somebody else that's trying to come in, because you know what it's like when we open, everybody goes charge. So it may not be for you, it may be for somebody. Can anybody else in the church take this particular lady? No? Then I feel like I could be on line with this, but I definitely have a lady. So just bear in mind, we'll come to this in a little while online, but I feel like this is for somebody online. So I just want to talk about this chap who's here, and he's been very upright right now. Do you understand that? It's almost like he wants you to keep your focus. Keep your focus. Does that make sense? It's like you're being pulled in several directions, and he's saying you need to keep your focus. You need to be going down the line that you've chosen. It's like someone's trying to pull you off of, change your mind, sway you is what he's saying. You would understand the situation? Or change your direction. It's like you're trying to do something in a certain way and they're trying to pull you off. But you would understand why this. Please don't. It's for me to tell you not the other way, if that's okay. And she's making me very. I don't know who's coming here. I do feel like I have Mum here. I do feel like, because I feel like I can hear a lady's voice, right? A woman's voice, a lady's voice. Okay. And I want to be very busy with Mum. Would you understand that? I'm a very busy person and I have a very busy mind. Again, I'm not very tall with her. I'm around the 5'1", 5'2" mark. I'm a little bit more cuddly with this lady. Would you understand that? I'm struggling with my mobility towards the end as well. And I want to say again, all down my right side seems to be an issue. I seem to be having problems down the right side. As she links with me, she's saying to me, you're normally a lady that's very fixed. Does that make sense? You're very fixed in the way you do things. Would you understand that? And what she's making me very aware of is that it unsettles you when people try to change things around you. Do you understand that? Yeah. And she's saying, don't let it unsettle you. Just stay level. Just stay in the realms that you need to be. Okay, I get a lot of fun happening around you. So I want to say I know that there's Jackie's birthday party, but there isn't that. I feel like there's another celebration around you. Would you also understand that? But you would understand the celebration that they're talking about? There is, yeah. Good, and it's. I want to say this would be quite a big celebration. Because I want to bring all the family together with it. Would you understand that? And that's an unusual thing. It's like we're not normally all together in the one place. Okay, he's saying, I've got this chap coming in. They're both trying to talk over one another. He'd be quite pushy, wouldn't he, this chap? Would you understand that? Oh, yes. I'm quite boisterous. As he's linking with me, what he's saying to me is this would be such an unusual thing to have everybody together. But Mum likes the fact that that's happening. I think she would be much more comfortable when her words are, when all my babies were together. Do you understand that? And you would all have been babies. So you would have your children, your grandchildren, and it would have been like, I'm pulling you all together. And that's what she wants to do with me. Okay. She's just so lovely. Can you please take her love? And can you also please understand, sorry, say that to me again. Okay. Can you understand also I have a gentleman who had the breathing condition? Is this Dad?
Dad and hubby.
I feel like it's Dad. He's not saying I'm husband, I'm Dad. Husband had the cancerous condition, would that be correct? Am I mixing these two up? Because I've got a gentleman with a cancerous condition who's struggling to breathe. No, I think
Dad might have had a bit at the very end.
It's fine. As long as you can understand him, that's all. But I do have this, and I am struggling to breathe with this gentleman, and I'm asking them to take that away. Would you understand? You feel very, you feel very out of breath. And under pressure.
Yeah.
It's like anxious and under pressure. It's a bit, yes, you would understand that. And she's making me very. Mum's now coming in because she would be very settled. Mum, she'd be quite calming.
Yes.
And she wants to bring a calmness around you now. Do you understand that? And it's almost like I need to step things back just ever so slightly. Yeah. Okay. She's also saying to me, if can you understand the number 7?
Yes.
As a birthday?
Yes.
Okay.
7th of November just coming
Okay, that's fine. I don't know if you. I don't know if you said that to me. I apologise if you did, but she is saying, okay. She's just giving me the number 7, and you can understand it. That's fantastic. Okay. As I link to these lovely people before they step back, she's saying, okay, not too much spice. So I don't know if somebody doesn't like spicy food, but she's saying not too much spice. Does that make sense? Oh, you can understand what she's saying, not too much spice. Please take her love, and just before she goes, she wants to give you craziest thing in the world. I've got a set of 3 ducks, but one of them's blue.
Set of 3
ducks.
Oh, ducks.
But one of them is blue. And she's saying, give her the blue duck. I have no idea what that means. I'm going to give it to you. And she says it's a memory link. She says it goes back. Would you remember the lady that had the 3 ducks above the fireplace? Okay. That's how they're showing it to me. It's fine. Can you please take her love, the gentleman's love, and your father's love? It's absolutely fine. Like I say. But you would understand it. Thank you very much. Thank you for working with me. Okay, so who are we going to bring in now? Bring that chat back, please. Bring the chat back. Bring the chat back. Bring the chat back. Right, I want to go on to online here. Ray, is there any chance you can help me by reading the screen? Okay, no, not to worry. No, it's fine. Well, we'll try without. This is a very could you do that for me? I'm going to get Phil to do it if it's all right. Could you just read the comments on the screen? Brilliant. Okay, I feel like I'm out there in internet land. I have a gentleman. I have an issue with my throat. I have a cancerous condition of my throat. I'm a taller gentleman. I'm in the 5'11" realms. I am very much. I'm very much dad as well. So I feel like this is one of his children that he's coming to, and I want to be a daughter that I'm. I'm going to hold this person for. Okay, I feel like with this gentleman, and I feel like I am very much in a situation where I'm at. I really want to be doing, and I'm not listening to this. I'm trying to do it on my own. And okay, so you listen to me. So you listen to me. You're also saying the more difficult it becomes. And he's saying, just take a breath, calm down, but start to listen to those around you. Not everybody has got it in for you. He's telling me, not everybody's got it in for you. I will leave it with you. I hope that you, whoever that's for, can take it. I hope that, like I said, I do feel like I'm a daughter. I do feel that as a daughter, I have an R name as well. So that I'm feeling with it. The love, and also this lady that would have to the spirit world with condition is stuck around her liver. So I want to say the lady had issues in that body. Is now going to come to thank you. Something with it. I feel like I'm a gone some time, he tells me. Would you understand that? Okay. He talks to me and he says, as I've gone off to spirit, it wasn't just one thing that took me. I want to say it all started to pack up. Would you understand that with this gentleman? Yeah, thank you. And as he's linking, what he's saying to me is, would you understand? Right. And he's talking. I know you are Steve. Can you stand up, Steve? Yeah, you understand. I don't think that means, but you understand this thing. Okay. And then also Dave on this side. I have Dave on this side who get on this side of just says he thought need to go that way. Would you understand that? Thank you very much. He's coming to you and he's saying, he's making me laugh. He's a good practical joker, isn't he? He says he's like yourself, he's a practical joker. Because he's saying about not putting all of your eggs in one basket. Would you understand that? And it's like you're trying to I'm trying to, sorry, I've almost came up, I think like that. Okay, I'm trying with his, trying to guide your listener. Does that make sense? You can be stubborn. Yes, exactly. He said, I'd be very stubborn, and what you're in like I'm going to move. And he's being very adamant that now's the time to move to the side of it. So saying that that's causing you an issue, I say it's playing hard, it's in you and you understand. But you, when it's your holding on, need to one side. Does that make sense? Good. He's also saying to me, if you could, if you want to, please move forward and really exciting. Okay, I'll smile for you. God, as what I'm with him, it's like put the heart you in forward because it's like it looks like it's put it back to a he done you do you understand? And he's linking with and he's making that he's all coming reach wrong on me now. It's like, because you can be his obstinate, that is exactly the same word being stubborn. He said because you can be so much you sometimes do the whole force yourself to let go of it. Does that make sense? Better putting it, you can't go like your face. Understand that's how they can, and he's want to go. Can you leave? Let go. You please just pass it. He's like you've over the last 6, 7 years, you've got a much calmer place in your life. Would you understand that? And he's saying he loves the fact that you're here, and he says your understanding has got a lot better as well, hasn't it? And he's also saying that I'm not saying this in a bad way, but you could have a little bit of a mood swing that would go on that's now gone, or a change of temperament. Does that make sense? You would understand why he's saying that, and he's being very kind as he says it, but he just wants to put you in that place where an acknowledgement for you, because I don't think you feel that you are very often acknowledged for what you do. He's just saying it to me in that vein, and bear in mind it's the medium that's getting it wrong, and I don't wish to put. It's not saying a nasty thing; it's saying you don't accept your wins. Yeah. And he's also saying to me, can you please carry on work? Okay. Do you actually this? He wants you to talk about it's like there's a book inside you that you think you haven't done it. Your experience is what putting me down to. said it had such knowledge to impart out the big work. There were people who learned so much from it. People don't like it, is what I'm saying to me. It would make it easier for them to understand things. And he's saying make references, which I don't make for obvious reasons, but I will tell you afterwards. Is that okay? But he's being very jokey with me. Thank you very much. Can you please take his love? Jackie, can I come to you, please? Yes, you. It is your birthday. Okay. Okay. Can you understand Brian? Into it. I've got a Brian into it. Just saying, I've got loads of people to say hello. I'm not throwing millions at that because that's shocking in a shop. But if I want to say hello, there's also Barrett wants to say I feel like then. Understand? Okay. Okay, now I guess be feeling. Okay, so maybe is that okay? Okay, I've got your dad is stood over there watching everything that I'm doing, but he said you're not going to be working with me, at which you can imagine my relief. I have, because I'm like that. I don't want to work with that. That terrifies me. I'm working with Mum over here. She's the more soft and gentle lady. Do you understand that? Again, I'm not massive with this lady. I'll be fractionally taller than myself. Do you understand that kind of about it? Yeah, just literally fractionally taller than me, and I'm a massive character with her as well. And she talks about her struggles and her hardships, not in a nasty way, but she says I have to overcome a lot. Would you understand that? And she said the words that were said to me were very nasty. Would you understand? Not within the family, coming into the family. She says. No, I don't understand that. She's saying that words weren't always pleasant. I've got to give it as they're giving it to me, and I won't. Your dad's going, don't try and make it fit. We're not Burtons.
I'm not aware of that.
I hate carrier bag mediumship. Yeah. You know that. What she's making me very, very aware of is that things were not. Would you understand? Things were not said.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's like the medium that gets it wrong. I apologise for that. Okay. Things were not said. Okay. She lived her life. She lived her life to the full. You would understand that with this lady. And she said, I never let what people thought of me bother me. Would you also understand that? She was very well thought of, but there were some people that didn't. There were a few people that, forgive me for saying this, would have not have seen her in a. I think I've got another lady coming in here.
Yeah, that's not Mum.
I have another lady that's stepping forward. See if you can recognise this lady. I have a lady that she says I was quite tortured, and I know it's not Mum. I was tortured by the words. If it's not for you, I've got somebody else trying to come in. No, that's fine. Please step backwards. Please step backwards. Thank you. Right, come on in. You come. Would you understand about Mum being very polite? Oh, yeah. And she wants to help everybody. Oh, yeah. Because she's like, let this lady come straight in. Does that make sense? And it's almost like she's putting her arm around her to go there. I'm going to put this right for you and I'm going to help you. Okay. As she's linking, what she's saying is, okay, would you understand there's been a sadness around you?
Yeah, my health and stuff, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. She's saying there's been a sadness around you, but like me, you were a born fighter. Yeah, she says, the apple doesn't fall far from your tree. I know that you contact your dad, and I know that your dad speaks to you a lot, and I know that you often feel his hand on your shoulder to steady you. He does tell me that. Please, I'm really scared now. Okay, so it's like doing one for the teacher. We're always really frightened. I thought, pat on the back, and it's all right. Take it easy. That's your dad over, isn't it?
To a point.
Come, do your work.
Yeah, no, he would say that. Yeah, he would say that.
Right. As Mum comes in and she's just saying, never let the fighting spirit go. Would you understand that the person was born in the war?
Oh yeah, both Mum and Dad.
Yeah, you would understand because she talks
very love.
She's saying, look at what we came through. Yeah. She talks about the bombing and she says, look, we actually got through things that people wrote us off.
Yeah, my dad
literally wrote us off. And he says, your dad got up, brushed himself down, And according to what I'm being told, he actually went to help other people.
No.
Well, that's what he's making me feel. Perhaps what he's going forward.
No,
He's saying,
I understand what he's trying to say.
you understand it?
Through what he experienced, he tried to help others.
It's like I then took that experience and then moved it on.
He tried to, yeah.
And you would understand why he's coming across like that. And he's really adamant now about you build stronger stuff than you know.
Yes.
And he's saying, I know it's really difficult when we're in that place.
Yeah.
Okay. He says what he loves is you never feel the victim. There are people that would feel the victim, the why me's. Do you understand that? He said there have been moments, but it's been moments.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that.
There's been moments, but it's been, you get through it quickly.
Yeah.
He says he knows that the little ones bring all the smiles.
Yeah.
Okay. He's just so proud of you. Mum's really proud of you. Mum is giving you an egg with soldiers.
Yeah.
You would understand that?
I would.
And they've got to be cut right.
Yeah.
Because if they're too thick, you just make a mess. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I do.
She's making me very aware that she's giving you the egg with the soldiers. Okay. And she's calling you a little soldier. And I think that's just to give you a little bit more strength right now.
Yeah, no, I understand
Okay.
that. It's one of Mum's phrases.
Your dad is making me laugh. Dad must have had a really... I've never met your dad, you know that. He must have had a great sense of humour.
He did at times, yeah.
Well, he's going to give a bit of a sense of humour now. He said he knows you're going off to your holiday,
Yeah.
but can you avoid the swimming shorts? He said, David Hasselhoff, you are not.
No.
Okay, but he just is about getting that laughter and that happiness to you. Would you understand that?
Yeah.
I absolutely love his energy.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask them to sit with you because they always do. I feel he's stood right here right now. Mum is stepping back, and as she steps back, she's saying, Mum's a cake maker.
She was, yeah.
Because she's talking about these rubbish cakes that you've been buying.
I don't buy cake.
But she doesn't like bought cakes. I think that's the...
No, I would understand that.
So you make a cake.
Yeah.
Because she says you can put the love into it.
No, my mum was a great cake and pastry
But
cookie.
she says it's not the how well the cake turns out. It's the love that you put into it. And she wants to put a lot of love into the both of you right now. She said, so excited that you're going to take this holiday.
Yeah.
Okay, can you please take both of them? I love it.
Can I just say one thing to you, just to give you some evidence to that? I don't swim,
Okay.
but I'm going in the swimming pool on a slide with my grandkids,
Okay, well,
with Ashley, and I keep saying, I hope my shorts don't fall off,
so you can
so
understand.
I can understand.
Thank you, that's really lovely. It's really lovely to get that feedback. And
No,
thank
but
you.
it's something I'm really looking forward to. Thank you.
So I can stop sweating now. Okay, there are greats and goods that you work with, aren't there? And we think to ourselves, oh no, I can't let this one down. Okay, so I'm going to come back to, I think it's Rebecca who feels like she missed her message. So what I want to say to you, Rebecca, is that as I bring Dad in, as I say, with a throat condition, he's very persistent, you would understand that. And I'm quite an upright man, and I'm quite a fighter. Not a physical fighter, but I fight everything. I fight all of my condition, he's telling me. And he's coming up to you and he's saying, someone has pulled the fight out of you, and he wants you to continue fighting. He's saying you need to start stepping forward and trusting yourself. It's almost like you don't trust your decisions right now. He says, we all made some bad decisions. All of us are guilty of that. And you think you've made more than others, but you're just on that learning curve, he tells me. He says, stop listening to what's being said. Excuse me. I know that his condition was really bad because he's making me want to burp, and that's how they give me that particular condition. And as I say, I have a lady with you that would have had trouble with, excuse me, please take that back. I've had a lady who has an issue with stomach condition. I want to say it's around the liver, around the kidneys, kind of on the left-hand side of her body. And she just wants to come in and say hello, and again to give you strength. And I want to say this is not mum. I want to say this is grandmother or could even be an aunt. Can you please take their love? I hope you understood that. Where are we going now? Okay, where are we going now? I want to come to two people at once. I want to come to the lovely lady on the right of the church. Good morning. How are you? Sorry, I do apologise. Mary. Hi, Mary. Okay. In you come. Slow down. Can you understand a partner in spirit? Yeah. Okay, because I feel like I have a partner, like a husband in spirit. And I want to be a very well-dressed man, a very well-turned-out man with him. Would you understand that? And I want to be, quite exact. He comes in quite an exact manner. Does that make sense? I'm very upright. I'm very, he talks about being hard working all of his life, but I don't want to be a manual worker with him. Does that make sense?
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Do you understand? I'm not a factory worker. I've started to use my brains, is what he's going on about. Does that make sense? If it's no, tell me
With
no.
someone, but not a partner.
You can understand this.
Yes. Yes.
I still feel like I've got your husband stood with me. I have to tell you
You
that.
probably have.
But you
Yes.
would understand him being, but your husband being very smart
Yeah.
and very upright.
Yeah.
Okay, and quite methodical. Or is this the other chap?
No, it's the other. Yes,
Okay, because they're coming in together. It's almost like
Yeah.
they run in together.
Okay.
So I will bring the other chap forward because he's the one that's speaking to you right now. As he's linking with you, again, I'm not particularly tall with either of these gentlemen. Do you understand that? If you say no, I know where I'm going
No.
with it.
No.
That's fine. Phil, would you understand a shorter gentleman, very methodical? That's fine. Can I just park him with you for a minute because he's been. I knew he sat over there, my darling, because I wanted to go to Phil first.
Okay.
When I said I had two at once, so I'm just going to come to you and then I'm going to come to Phil.
Okay.
That's
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. As I'm linking with this lovely gentleman over here for yourself, would you understand? You're quite ordered with stuff,
Can be.
but there's something that needs to be ordered now.
No, I've done it.
It's fine. You would understand when
Yeah.
they're talking about this situation
Yes,
where order
yes,
is required.
yes.
It's fine. Thank you very much. And what he's saying is, it troubled you. Would you understand?
Yes,
that?
indeed.
And he's saying, would you understand that now since you've done it, it's gone. It's become a lot easier. Your mind has become a lot freer.
Indeed.
And he's saying sometimes when you get yourself into this situation, the deed is far easier than you expect it to be.
Yes.
But the bonus, the plus side is far greater.
Indeed.
And
Yes.
he's saying
Yes.
you have a tendency to put these things off a little bit. Would you understand that?
I have in the past.
And he's saying he wants you to take the lesson
Yes.
from this because he wants you to have an easier mind. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I want to say that your husband would have helped you with a lot of this stuff.
No.
Okay.
No, but the other person would
You
have
would
done.
understand the other person would have
Yes.
helped you with it.
Yes.
One of these gentlemen would say, I normally have done that. It's me that's getting it wrong. It's the medium. It's
Yeah.
not them.
Yeah.
I'm just mixing up these two energies. But you would
Yeah.
understand that.
Yes, indeed. Yes.
Is there an anniversary very soon?
In a couple of weeks. Yes.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
just talking about the
Yeah.
anniversary very soon.
Yes.
But he's given me one. I don't know why he's saying one. One anniversary soon. Okay. I've got to give it as he's giving it to me. Would you understand somebody who went very recently as well to the spirit world?
There's been a few.
Within a year?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, that's because they're just
Yes,
first
a few within a year. Yes.
First anniversary, they're saying the first anniversary.
Oh, right, that'll be January. Yeah.
That's fine. Please,
Yeah.
because they're just giving it. He's saying you've got to make your life easier now. You need to start making it easier.
I am.
And they're saying, can you please let go the past.
That's what I'm doing.
Good. As long as you
Yeah.
are, I can't not. Mary, I know you, but I
Yeah.
don't know you. So
Yes,
does that make
indeed.
sense?
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
probably done readings from you before, but I can never remember what
No,
I-
that's best.
what
Yes.
I have said. What I'm getting very much with you at the moment is a need to, would you understand things need clearing out?
That's what I'm doing. Yes.
Yes, so everything needs to go to where it needs to go to. You
Yes.
understand that?
Yes.
Good. And they're saying they're very pleased that that's happening. But I want to say, it's been, forgive me for saying this, we've collected for a long time and it's difficult to let go. But you are doing it.
I am now. Yes.
And they're very pleased about that. Okay. Would you understand mum and knickknacks?
No.
Is it? You would understand mum and knickknacks. Little ornaments. I've got a little ornament, unless it's you with a little
Me.
ornament.
Yes.
Okay, because they're giving me lots of knickknacks.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you please take their love?
Thank you. Yes.
Okay. And would you understand red velvet cake?
Yes.
Because they want to give you a red velvet coat.
Yes.
They only give us gifts.
No, I had a really nice one nearly 6 years ago. Yeah.
Okay, that was just last week then.
Yes, indeed, but it was really memorable.
Thank you. Please take. I can't. Please take their love and thank you for working with me.
Thank you.
Just want to come to
Thank
the
you.
lovely gentleman, Phil, at the front. Would you like to do your lovely lady? Sharon's going to do one of her pictures now. I don't know if you can see it, but she's going to show it to you. So if you stand in front of the camera.
Good morning. Okay, so my picture this first time is of a lady. She's coming in on a sister vibration, but she comes through with a lot of friendship and love. She's reminding me of school holidays and the feeling that these school holidays went on forever. Whoever this is for, I feel that it's a sibling, obviously a sister or a brother. So she's showing me an apple and she's giving that to you. So this apple is symbolizing health. So she's asking you to look after your health at this time. She's also showing me a watch. She's saying, however, time is on your side, but keep doing what you're doing. So I feel that there's an element of a health kick or something of that nature. She's just really coming in to give a lot of encouragement this morning for you, for the recipient of this message, and just encouragement.
James, can you understand this lady? James. Jim. Can you recognise this lady? Okay. I just feel it may be somebody out there in virtual land, as we call it, just mindful, and just what we'll do is we'll put the pictures up at the end, or we'll get Richard. Oh, okay. Let me just pop it down. Yep. How's that? Okay. This is where I get my exercise. Well, we need it there, maybe have a little think, but it's definitely.
The reason I said James is that James that normally is online from Texas.
Ah, okay. So we will. Okay, well, it's a bit different today, so we're doing our best. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to carry on regardless, because that's what we do. So I'll put this one over here, Sharon. Okay, so who are we going to next? Right. Are we still in virtual land, by the way?
You with me, Peter?
Oh, sorry, yes, sorry. He's very polite, your man, isn't he? Because he just kind of stood there and went, that's all right, carry on.
Very polite gentleman.
Yeah, he just went, carry on. And I was like, okay. Okay. Again, I'm a bit taller than me with this gentleman.
Correct.
But I'm not massively tall.
No.
I'm kind of about there-ish. Would that be about right?
Yes.
Yeah. Again, I'm a little not so heavy as myself as well. Would you understand that?
Sure.
I've got a bit of military in there, but I'm not a military man. Does
No,
that make
correct.
sense? So
Correct.
I would have done my national service, but not too much more.
Yes.
You understand that about the gentleman? Okay. But I would have been a very proud man.
Yes.
Okay. And with him, I have an issue with my chest,
Yes.
in my chest area. I'm not saying I've really struggled, but I would have said stairs would have caused me an issue.
Yes.
And my mobility, when I was fit, I was really fit. Towards the end, I struggled to get up the hall and back.
That's correct.
And that would have been very, he would not have liked that,
No,
because
he
I'm
didn't.
very independent.
Yes.
And he did not look like losing his independence.
No.
He also talks about, forgive me for saying this, he also talks about being very dignified, and again, not like losing my dignity.
Yes.
You would understand that.
Totally.
I did all for myself.
Yes.
Okay, he's a lovely man. Okay, I want to say when his partner went off to spirit, he was very capable as well.
No. No.
Is that correct? That incorrect?
No. He went before.
Okay.
Partner.
Can you understand a different gentleman who was very capable? I have two people here, but I definitely have got someone who's telling me I'm very capable.
Can't think about that at the moment.
Okay, it's fine. I may have put me over here somewhere, but it's fine. Okay, I'll just carry on working with this gentleman that I have with you. Okay, stop. Right, he's talking about things again. Okay. He says he would have had a career span a long amount of time. Do you understand that? And he says your career has been long, but it's been varied.
Yes.
Would you understand that?
Yes.
So like, you've got different bits of it.
Very true.
And he said to me, you keep writing yourself off. It's like there's plenty more for you to be doing.
Right.
Do you understand that? It's
Understand
like
that.
you're seeing yourself towards the end of your career, but he says you just need to find that one thing. Does that make sense?
Part of it does.
Yeah. And he also wants to put you, I know that you teach mediumship,
Yes.
but he wants to put you in another teaching role. Would you also understand
No,
that?
I understand that.
It's almost like he's saying you've always followed your dreams. You've always been who you are. Do you understand
Yes.
that? And he's saying there's one thing where you're kind of not sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say it's this second teaching role. And it's almost like you're not sure about doing it. And he's saying, why do you keep putting yourself down? Why do you keep thinking you're not capable? You have experience. And he keeps saying, because he would have said this to you on the earth plane, nothing beats experience.
Yes, you would.
It would say nothing beats experience. You learn from what you see. So it's great. You can't learn some things out of a book. So you can't. There's a book. You know, statistically, you can hang an elephant by its tail from a nail in the wall, provided it's in at the right angle and the nail's the right diameter. Who wants to stand under the elephant?
Yeah, true.
And he's saying to me, basically, what you have, you can't buy. Do you understand that? And he's saying, use it. He said it's crazy to lose that experience. Would you understand that? Okay, would you understand drawing with you?
Drawing.
It's like a new thing that you've been experimenting with, and it's gone to flowers. Would you understand where flowers comes in?
No.
He's giving me pictures of flowers for you. Okay, so why are you giving me flowers? What, spring new beginnings? Okay, that makes sense. So he says to me, it's like this is the new beginnings,
Right.
because he's making me. I'm not drawing people. I'm drawing flowers. I know nothing about flowers, I feel. And he's making me draw lots of flowers.
That's interesting.
And it's not that I think you're drawing flowers, but he's giving me the new beginnings.
Okay.
Okay. He's also saying to me, can you understand a cat that ran away?
Yeah, I can. Yes.
It's like it just vanished.
Yes.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah, that's fine. It's like 1 minute it's there and never seen you.
Yeah.
And that caused a lot of heartache.
Not really heartache. No, surprise.
Okay, but you will understand what you said to me about the cat that ran away.
I understand that.
He took that round into you being the cat that got cream.
Right.
And you said now is the time for you to go and have your saucer of cream. You understand that? And now he knows it's been a hard struggle what you've been going through. He wants to go for 3 years. But I want to say the last 3 years have been particularly tough for you.
Completely.
And he's saying, although there's never an end to some things, we get to a point where we can manage it more
Yes.
easily. And he's saying now is your time to shine and put it all behind. He says there's been a bit of a fuzzy mind.
Yes.
Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And would you understand the chap that also had the really bad back issue?
He did.
Yeah. Because he's taken me to this really bad back issue. Can you please take his love? He's just such a lovely person to work with. And he's not to take my words away, so I would say towards the end, he would have struggled with his words.
Yes, he would.
Would you understand that?
He did.
And he says, don't let your voice go quiet. So I don't know where that's around, but I want to say there's a situation around you where you're not saying exactly what needs to be said.
All right.
Can you please take
Thank
this
you.
lovely man,
Thank you very much.
lovely energy. And he gives me a bakewell tart for you. I don't know if
No,
it's
he liked big well tarts.
okay, as long as you can understand why he's giving me a bakewell tart, it's absolutely, thank you for the work.
Thank you. Thank you.
So where are we going now? Jim, I'm no one with you. Because I forgive me for saying this. I have your 3 lovely eyes.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
And then when you remember the 3, not that they're witches, but they come in the hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. And that's how they came in. You understand that? Yeah. And they came in And why they're coming in like that, I want to be wife number 2.
Yes.
I want to be wife number 2 as I'm stepping forward. And she's talking about things, and she's just, I know Jim, I don't know everything about Jim, I will put that out there because people say, oh, you agree I don't know all about you, Jim. As she steps forward, I have an issue in my stomach.
Right.
You would understand that with this lady?
Yeah.
Again, I'm not particularly tall with her, but I'm a dominant force.
Right.
You would understand that?
Yeah.
And she's coming in with you now. And what she's saying, when it came in like that for you, as they were coming in like that, what they were saying to me was, Jim is that lovely man. He always seems to tries to find the best in everybody. Would you understand that?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And what they're saying to me is, sometimes you're too good for your own good.
Oh, right.
Do you understand that?
Yeah,
You're too kind for your own good. But there's so much love coming towards you right now. And there's a lot of healing coming your way. You would also understand that.
All right.
Okay. Would you understand you've become a little bit butterfingers? You start to drop a few things.
Occasionally, yeah.
I want to say just over the last couple of weeks, and I'm not saying it's something that's going to continue, but you would understand there's been like things have been slipping.
Yeah.
And she's just been saying, try not to worry about that. It's to do with your grip, but it's nothing to worry about. Do you understand that? She says, because you, forgive me for saying, she says, you're an old worry guts. You understand that? And she says it with love. It comes across with love. And they're all standing behind you to give you the strength that you need. Okay. I want to say Dad's trying to come in now.
Oh, God.
Yes. As he came, could you understand it by what he coming behind all of people?
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
It's like the last person you expected to see.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, if you can't see me, and I haven't really got a bit to what went on, do you understand that?
Yeah.
I'm going to give the sorry because it's given. But he wants to give you strength. Because I want to say you have physically been a strong man. Would you understand that?
Right, yeah.
But he says mentally I wasn't so strong. Would you also understand that?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
But he says I struggled. You understand that? He said, and people suffered for my struggling.
Right.
Would you understand that?
Yep.
He does come in with a great big slice of the pie.
I hope so.
But he's definitely come in with it, Jim. And he's been... He would have gone very quiet in his later years. Do you understand that?
Yes, he will. Yeah.
I've gone into myself. Understand that? And it was like he was seeing all that he saw, and that's all he wants to say to me. I would be very private with this gentleman, and I would keep everything inside. Understand that?
Yeah.
Can you please take everybody's love they stand with you, the healing as it's given to you, and can you understand a July birthday?
Pardon?
A July birthday.
Yes, yes.
They're giving a July birthday, and someone has given me the name of Harold.
I'll take that. No,
I have a Harold.
I don't know.
Okay, unless they've moved
I'll
me
probably
on.
wait for somewhere along the line. But,
It's fine if you can't take it immediately. I want to say it can only be one of the two lovely ladies. Lady in the red coat, could you understand a Harold? That only leaves that one lady there. Could you understand a Harold, young lady? No, I have Harold. Okay, perhaps I am with Jackie. Jackie's the last one. Okay, sorry, I do apologise. Okay. I feel that's it. Okay. I feel you need to look at this. Okay, I've just got, Sharon's got a picture, and I feel that it is with you.
I stayed for 20 years.
You did.
I'm well.
Well, I have this.
Yeah.
Thank you. I have this gentleman. He's coming in on a father or grandfather link. I feel that he would have become a grandfather in any case. He's showing me his hands. I feel that he was a really hard worker. Can you see that?
I can now. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. But I've got gardening with him very strongly. So he's showing me a vegetable patch, and almost to the extent where he had his own allotment.
Well, Harry's family were farmers.
Okay.
So they would have had small holdings, and that would have been their thing.
Okay. And does this gentleman look like somebody that you knew, or?
Because I think he's coming through a little younger than he was when he passed.
That could happen.
That could
Oh yes, I
happen,
know
yeah.
that's what they do.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to. Yeah.
Okay, excellent, excellent. I feel that there's an issue around you at the moment where you're almost feeling hard pressed, and what? So what he's coming in is to say is stand up for yourself, girls.
Oh, I do
Stand up
that.
for yourself.
Yeah.
You've got
Yes,
things
I
to
do.
say,
Yes.
and those things are needing to be said. All right. Okay. So
Thank
he's
you.
just coming in to encourage you there.
I'm really sorry we're in a church and this didn't come through last week, because Harry's coming through in his true self.
Oh yes.
So I'm trying to calm him down a bit, as you may know what's happening with this chap. And his language needs a little bit of filtering. Would you understand that about
I
him?
never heard him swear, but
He's a very straightforward. There's certain things
yeah.
you could say that you couldn't say here. You would understand that. I know that there is a market, because I want to be on a market stall with him. Would you understand that? But I did kind of know that. But it's like, because he said he would have been able to make money. Do you understand that about him? In his earlier days, I had money coming in and out, because he actually said to me a bit like Del Boy. So I don't know whether he's talking about your dad, but he is talking about I was a bit of a Del Boy. Right, because he's. Well, I have to be very careful in what I'm saying in this situation. It may not have all been legal. I think there were a lot of donations from people. Okay, but he puts me in mind that he was just a solid man, wasn't he? Do you understand that? And a solid character with solid values. Do you understand that about him? And as he's coming through, he says it's lovely that your values of you just keep wanting to push him forward. It's like you're seeing society slip and you're trying to keep pushing it forward, and he would have been of that vein. Do you understand that about this chap? And I would have been life and soul, and he was great with people. Do you understand that? Do you understand how he would have been? I want to say there was a time when he would have been life and soul, and that's how he's coming across. And he says that the two of you, but he makes me look at you. He says the path has not been easy, and he doesn't talk about your spiritual. He's just saying things that have gone on, yeah. And he's saying you just kept going, and you just kept going. And he said you need to start seeing how strong you are, because sometimes you don't always see it. And he just wants to go, well done, well done. I can't imagine him baking, and I don't think it's the last thing in the world he would have ever done. But I've got loads of those angel cakes. Do you remember the old where you kind of cut the middle out, put a bit of frosting in, and put the bit? And he's giving you angel cakes for some reason, but you can understand. I hope you can understand why he's doing that. Okay, just a lot of love. I want to say I'm breathless, and I don't know if this is Harry or somebody else trying to step forward, but I feel very breathless at the moment, and I feel like I'm taller than me as well. Do you understand that?
He was a very good guy.
Okay, it's fine. Can you please take everybody's love? I'm so pleased that sits with you, because I felt like this morning that there was something special today for you, because you're just such a giver, and we're so pleased that you do that. Thank you. I think we've come to the end. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've enjoyed.
Put your hands together. He was there over 20 years, wasn't he? Ladies and gentlemen, here at Wimbledon Church and online, thank you very, very much. And something's come up about my daughter from Wendy Payne. My daughter had long blonde hair. She had many holidays with her sister and nieces and nephews.
So it may be for her.
Wendy, do you understand this picture? I know Wendy, so I can always drop it off to her.
Please,
I think we know where she lives, don't we? And Carol Jameson is saying you've both done very well.
thank you very much.
So that's good. Thank you, Carol. I'll pass that over. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We are here next week at open. Jackie and I will be on the beach in Malta, so we won't be open. And we're going away to Malta, but I'm going to ask Phil to come up and give the notices for the coming week. Thank you. And we had a lovely evening on Thursday at Hatbury Spiritualist Church with Ashley. Did very well. Thank you. Nice little crowd.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the notices. The Healing Clinic, animals included, is every Tuesday 7 till 8:15 and Thursday 10 a.m. until 12 noon for members of the community and animals. You will be greeted by our healer practitioners in a safe, friendly and welcoming atmosphere. Free will donations apply. New events for autumn 2023 include our Friendship Club every Wednesday 11:30 until 2 in church and 11:30 until 1 on Zoom. Please note that some Wednesdays we will not be on Zoom, so please check weekly postings on the Wimbledon Spiritualist Church Facebook page and main page. The next open platform with myself, Phil Shaw, is on Thursday, November the 9th, 7 until 8:30. Intermediate, advanced and working mediums are welcome, together with a supportive audience. Evidential mediumship, inspirational speaking, philosophy, spirit writing, art and platform presentational skills are included. Doors open 6:15 for a prompt 7 p.m. start. This is not a pre-bookable event, but please can you direct message me to indicate if you will be attending so I can add you to the list. My Facebook page is at Phil Shaw Spiritualist Medium and email is philesoteric@gmail.com. Admission is £5, which includes refreshments. Finally, October the 29th, next Sunday evening, we have a demonstration of mediumship with Ivan Lee and special guest Sarah Warman. And the start time is 7 p.m. and the admission is £5. Tickets are bookable in advance on the link given on our Facebook pages. Parking is available opposite Wimbledon Spiritualist Church on 2 metres, if they are available, or in Hartfield Road car park next to Morrison's. Thank you very much and have a good day.
Once again, friends, I'd like to thank Shaz and Peter for their mediumship this morning. And I'd like to also thank Ashley for turning back up from rugby to get everything working online. Do apologise once again about the gremlins, but you have to acknowledge their human life and they have an existence as well. Thank you very much. It's been a wonderful weekend this weekend. As I say, we had a fantastic time at Spirit Seeker last week. Thank you, Margaret. I'm going to do my best. And we've got a lovely event being planned in March. What date's in March, Ashley? Can you remember? First weekend in March. We've got is it Friday, Saturday and Sunday? And we've got a lot being planned at this moment of time. And we're looking forward to have different events going on. And I believe you two are going to be doing something that weekend?
We definitely are.
First, second and third. It's really looking forward to it. We're trying to do our best to put this church out to the world. And I think with what we do at Spirit Seeker here in Wimbledon and at Stratford-upon-Avon, it's great. I can't thank enough of my family that help put things together and putting them right. And I also thank those of you seen and unseen that do a lot behind the scenes as well. Thank you all very much. And I look forward to seeing you soon. And once again, Richard, thank you very much. God bless you and have a great weekend. Bye-bye, everyone.